I'm going to tell you a story of how I met my husband, and it is not what you expected. This video is for those of you who have had a hard time finding a man that will treat you right and commit to you. Sis, your life doesn't have to be this way. When you treat yourself right, you find someone who will do the same for you. And some of you might be wondering how. Well, first of all, it starts from within. Your sense of self has a huge role to play in this. It starts with self-care. Those little rituals can make you feel valuable, because if you're going to attract a high-valued man, you also have to be a high-valued woman. I believe as Black women, we have to accept our own beauty. And that is why I love the move towards the clean girl aesthetics, the clean girl look, the clean and natural beauty aesthetics, because that is more of you just highlighting what you already have and promoting your natural beauty. So as I share with you the story time of how I met my husband and how you can find your high-valued man, I'll be doing my skincare routine and a simple 5-minute makeup look. All the products will be linked below in the description box so you can check it out. Alright friends, welcome back. And if you're just seeing this hot chocolate for the first time, hey, this is Tinuola, and on this channel I share valuable content. I'm all about making you look your best, feel your best, and live your best life. In this corner, we are all about thriving, so please consider subscribing down below. So my face is already washed and I'm gonna continue with my skincare. Now, what I did was to ask AI what a high valued man is, and I have an interesting answer here. A high valued man is someone who possesses certain qualities and characteristics that are typically seen as desirable and positive in a partner. And here are the traits. They have integrity, they are respectful, they are ambitious, emotionally intelligent, active listeners, and effective communicator, supportive, and they are committed to personal growth and self-improvement. Now that is very much detailed. So if these are the qualities you want in a man, then sis, listen up, because I am about to share with you 7 practical tips you can start today to attract this man. And these are also based on my personal experience. The first is you need to be independent. I met my husband in less than 1 year after moving to Canada as a new immigrant from Nigeria. At that time, he met me as an independent woman, taking care of myself, living alone, funding myself fully, working a decent job, a legit job, and I wasn't desperate. I also was not looking for a savior. So high-valued men, they like women that have something going on for themselves, no matter how small it is. It's good for a woman to be independent. The second trait high-valued men find attractive is a risk taker. Be fearless and learn to take risks. So before I moved to Canada, I studied medicine in 3 different countries, picking up experiences from different cultures, different people, and that journey led me to this person that you're seeing. I was a teenager to my early 20s, and I had to learn how to survive and stand up for myself, because I knew no one in those places when I was moving there. High-valued men look beyond the physical. They look beyond the aesthetics. The question is always, what else do you have to offer? And being a risk taker is a trait that they feel is very valuable. The next tip is to focus on your life and your path, and the right person will find you. Now, I know this might sound a little counterintuitive to some of you, but it's not. At the time when I moved to Canada, I was going through a lot of shit. I don't know if you're allowed to use that word on this channel, but my life literally felt like it was going upside down. And the plan for me was to come here, pick up the pieces, and just keep it moving. You know, just make the best out of whatever I get. So I was more focused on living my best life and prioritizing my personal growth. And that in itself is so important, because by the time this man finds you, you want to have worked on yourself, on your personal growth. and self-improvement. The next point is living alone and working. So like I said earlier on, I had a legitimate means of income. It wasn't the highest paying job, but it was something decent to cover my own needs, and I could afford to take care of myself. Basically cut my coat according to my size, and sis, there's nothing wrong with humble beginnings. No matter how small it is, have something that you are doing for yourself so you're not money motivated. That also gives the man the impression that you're not after his money.
And the next point is to have a lot to bring to the table. Men these days are very smart, and they don't just settle to marry a woman because she looks good. Look around you. Every woman looks good. So you have to have something you're bringing to the table, because you also want the man to have something he's bringing to the table, right? I'm done with my skincare, and this is going to be a 5-minute makeup look. So the question is, what values, what skills, and what attitude are you bringing to the table? The things my partner sensed when we met and started dating was my optimism. Regardless of whatever was happening, I was always optimistic that something good would come out of it. And I was very much happy, even though I had reasons not to be. One trait that men will always love in women is happiness. A happy woman is highly attractive. The other tip is to have healthy expectations. I have healthy expectations, so therefore, I do not compromise on my values, on the basic things that I want in a man. Don't compromise on that. If you don't meet up to that standard, then it's a bye-bye for me. Because when it comes to marriage, it's a lifetime contract. It's not a day job, right? As a woman, you shouldn't be settling for less. I know we are in a patriarchal society, and especially for Black women, African women, it's like as you're getting older, they are telling you, you better find someone and be grateful for what you have and all of that. I'm telling you, sis, the right man for you is out there. Do not settle for less. It's not worth it. Once again, have healthy, realistic standards. And the last tip is to study how committed he is. So for me, dating, commitment, and marriage was a no-brainer because it was pretty much direct. When you are dating a man that is going back and forth, that's a red flag. When you're dating a man that doesn't know what he wants, that's a red flag. A high-valued man knows exactly what he wants. When he sees it, he goes for it. And when he goes for it, he stays on track. He's consistent. As a lady, you cannot be committed to a man that is not committed to you. I was never doing girlfriend duties for a man that never showed commitment to me. I am very much honest with that. And that is not the typical, sometimes in the university, like, it's not like I don't see the way people start to commit to guys that literally just met them 2 weeks ago and they are not even sure what the guy wants. So sis, high-valued men, they know exactly what they want. So if he's confused, that's a red flag. If he's not committed, then you do not commit to him. Don't take him seriously. Pour your energy into someone else that values you. And those are my 7 tips for how to attract the right man for you that will treat you well. A high-valued man that has his head on his shoulders and he knows what is right for him and he knows how to treat you right. Once again, please do not settle for less. I know that we've been told the opposite as Black women, as African women, but marriage is not a do or die and it is not compulsory. So please, you deserve better. I'm finishing up with my lip gloss face spray from Mary Badass School, my all-time favorites. Oh, that smells good. So this is pretty much a 5-minute skincare routine and makeup look. I hope you guys did enjoy watching this video. Don't forget to prioritize your self-care. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts and your opinions and your experience on this topic. I would really love to hear from you. Also share with your friends and families, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, keep shining. Bye, guys.